I see we have a puzzle here. Something over here, Monique. Bugs. Yeah, that's why I wear a man's gear. That's stolen from a Seinfeld episode.
Nothing.
Did you get that job?
Yeah, no. Yes and no.
What do you mean?
They wouldn't take the computer. The computer wouldn't take my like ID. None of my ID. Like no matter how she typed it in. And it wasn't really my ID. It was like I don't know my diploma. Like when they were like putting my ID in the system, they wouldn't take my diploma.
Did you find Emma? Looks like you probably go through this door over here to find the symbols to go through that door. And there's one of those things up here you hold where we do the big fight. You got that gun this time. What'd you get?
Besides breaking out some lightsabers.
Alright, we got a locked door over
Working
here.
hard or hardly working? It's 112 out here today.
That's where the enemy's gonna come out, because that's the...
You should see I already got a nice tan.
Hey, let's back up behind these things that cut them down.
Yeah. I don't know, cut out.
Skeletons. Uh-oh.
Phone cut out or something?
Skeletons.
How is it out there?
It's quiet. What do you want it to be out here?
And an armored skeleton. Skeleton warriors. They've a bone to pick with.
It's about the same thing, except even more quieter out here than it was there.
Come back here, Monique, so we can use these things.
So.
Anything fun to do? Everything fun to do is probably fucking hours away.
Exactly. It's 40 minutes to the next town. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I already knew that's how it was going to be. Not like around here. Hop in your car and go swimming in 10 minutes or sit around.
Well, you can go swimming. We can go swimming in 3 minutes because the pool's right around the corner. And I mean like right around the corner. But like late. No, there ain't no city here, dude. I'm in a town of a populace of like maybe 1,000. If you're lucky.
Oh shit.
Not nothing like no. Central Square was like city compared to this. Kind of like Happy Valley. More like Happy Valley. That's what it's probably like. Nothing, man. Nothing is nothing. You got a post office, you got a bank, and you got the gas station in town, and one bar and a liquor store. Outside of that, they ain't nothing.
Uh-oh. There
But I was like, what more do you need? I was like, the bank, the post office, the gas station, a bar, and a liquor store. I'm like, what more do you really need? Yeah, over in towns or cities, like the next town over, maybe. Wide open country, ain't nothing but flat plains here, dude. At like every morning at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, I hear the dude in the dive bombing plane like, and he over there like spraying the cornfields or whatever in the wheat fields. Instead of waking up and hearing the train in the morning when I used to hear the train at my house or whatever, now I hear this dude in this plane like spraying fields over here.
Oh fuck, here's these armored guys.
I don't know. I ain't seen no cloud like the. I ain't seen the stuff anyways yet. So, but I see him over yonder in the fields, and it's just like his plane is loud or whatever. Gotta go break out the lightsabers. Get the lightsabers. Did what? Did what? I didn't even really get up early today. Well, I did get up early, and then I went back. I went out to the car with her and had a cigarette and hit it a couple times, and I was like, oh, that's some good. I came back in and laid down. Kansas. Good old Kansas.
I think we're almost done here, I think.
Almost.
Alright. Woohoo! Bring it through that.
This ain't even my lightsaber. Yo, I be playing with a lightsaber right now, and it ain't even my lightsaber. This belongs to my girl. She had her own lightsaber. I spent like $10,000 on them. Nah, I've been buying them for years. It's not like I just went out. Here's 10 grand. I just buy the lightsabers. I thought about getting a blaster pistol or blaster rifle and shit, but they didn't ship those to New York because of gun laws or whatever. And even if I went to a gun dealership, it was like, order me this, and because he's got the permit or the license to be able to order it and have it shipped to him. Dude wouldn't buy it. Dude, I was like, if you buy this, I'll pay for it right now, cash money, and I'll put a fucking $100 in your pocket. Just order this shit for me. No, that's the answer. That's the answer. It's like, no. I'm like, why? They're like, oh, because you can modify that into a real gun to shoot bullets. I'm like, bro, I'm an engineer. I can go buy stock material and go put that shit on my millwright and be like, and make an upper receiver and call it a day and go buy every part off the internet. Kansas is awesome. Like, we don't need, yo, you know, you don't need no concealed to carry permit here. Like, you can just carry that shit. A DL44 blaster pistol, like, nah. I don't want Han Solos either. I don't want I don't even want Han Solos. I want Luke Skywalker's. I want Luke Skywalker's blaster pistol that he had from the Empire Strikes Back when he had his Bespin outfit on. Because he had the blaster pistol. He had that little blaster pistol on his side.
We'll do this again next time you're on.
No. Nope. He used it only like basically in. He only used it in Star Wars Episode 4 because he didn't really use his lightsaber yet. He had no training with it. Well, he didn't get it in Episode 4. He didn't get the lightsaber until like the end. He had the lightsaber, but he didn't use it, and he, you know what I mean? Right.
I'm gonna go make my lunch. She's gone. I'm gonna make my lunch. I'll be back in a minute.
Boom. Mine's way better. Shit. Well, Princess Leia never had no lightsabers in any of the movies except for the very last movie when they showed her with one. He's talking about Princess Leia and a lightsaber, like they showed her in the last movie with a lightsaber dueling with Luke Skywalker. But she had a lightsaber and her lightsaber was yellow. That's the fucked up part about it. Princess Leia's lightsaber was a yellow blade. But they made it blue. They made it blue in the movie. It was bullcrap. Like if you watch the new movie and they showed that scene in the new movie with Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia back in the old days when they were like on the moon of Endor just after Empire or after Return of the Jedi, they were in the woods and they were training or whatever. Luke was trying to train her to be a Jedi, and like she had a blue lightsaber just like his or whatever. Like where did she get that lightsaber? Parts at that time and during the galaxy of the Empire, all the lightsaber power crystals and all the parts to build her own personal lightsaber. You know what I mean? And then who had the knowledge of building a lightsaber? Because Luke Skywalker's lightsaber was inherited to him. He had no idea how to make a lightsaber. You know what I mean? No training. Yo, what? What? Oh yeah. I ain't streamed in like forever today. I've been busy. I was sitting here, I was bored. My girl's talking about streaming later because she got her own little company over here and be selling stuff or whatever, and she does some live streams on like Facebook or whatever to advertise her stuff, and then people can go to her. No, she goes on like Facebook and like advertises like stuff at her in her little company or whatever, and tries to advertise it and sells it on Facebook or whatever. She got her like a couple web pages or whatever, post up her web pages on it and stuff for advertisement. Right, you know what I mean? It reaches out to mad people in the world, so someone somewhere will want something. Some people in the PlayStation chat room. They're trying to be Jews over here. They can be Jews all they want. No, no. Matter of fact, what you want to see? You want to see some money? That's what they want. They want to see the money. They'd be like, "That's your stimulus check." We already smoked a stimulus check, courtesy of Donald Trump. I actually didn't. Like, I actually got my stimulus check. It's sitting in the bank, really. Money in the bank. Yeah, I don't know, it's been good. Shit's been good, man. Shit has been good. That's what I know. Hundos. Hundos, hundos, hundos. Oh, spitties. That's until I get another job down here and start working. Then I won't be around for you to call me on your lunch break anymore.
PlayStation, buy me.
Who's getting that PS5? That piece of junk 5. Look, and we're gonna put one of these right on the top. Commemorative Star Wars $1 million bills.
Memory. Wow. Get them on the.
That's how it is. I ain't even smoked nothing yet today except for like early this morning when I went out to the car. I know that they're supposed to be rush ordering those stimuluses in 10 days. Donald Trump is trying to get the bill signed in the next 10 days so that they can start sending checks out. I just read that this morning. Mm-hmm.